Why staying home feels better than going out. A strange psychological shift has happened over the last decade. Millions of people spend the entire week looking forward to the weekend, only to cancel their plans at the last minute. And when they do, they don't feel guilty. They feel relieved. That feeling shouldn't exist. For almost all of human history, survival depended on leaving home, finding people, exploring unfamiliar places, taking risks. Yet today, many people experience the opposite. The moment plans disappear, their anxiety disappears with them. Psychologists once assumed this was simply introversion, but that explanation leaves out something important. Because many of the people who love staying home aren't introverts at all. They're simply responding to a world that has quietly changed. The question is, what exactly changed? For most of history, home wasn't where life happened. It was where life paused. If someone wanted entertainment, they had to leave. If they wanted friends, they had to leave. If they wanted food, shopping, music, adventure, or even information, they had to step outside. Home was a place to sleep. The outside world was where life existed. Today, that relationship has completely reversed. Movies arrive at home. Food arrives at home. Friends live inside a screen. Work happens at home. Shopping happens at home. Even vacations are sometimes replaced by endless videos of other people traveling. For the first time in history, the brain can receive almost every reward without ever opening the front door. The human brain has one primary job: keeping its owner alive. To do that, it constantly searches for uncertainty. Outside the house, almost everything is uncertain. Traffic, crowds, awkward conversations, unexpected problems, social judgment. Nothing is completely predictable. Home is different. The temperature is familiar. The sounds are familiar. The people are familiar. Even the route from the couch to the kitchen is familiar. Neuroscientists have found that the brain naturally conserves energy whenever possible. Predictable environments demand less attention. Less attention means less effort. Less effort often feels like comfort. Without realizing it, people don't just become attached to their homes. They become attached to certainty itself. Then something even stranger begins to happen. Imagine someone receives an invitation. Immediately, their brain imagines everything that could go wrong. Will it be awkward? Will they fit in? Will they enjoy it? Will they regret going? Those thoughts create tension. Then, they send one message: "Sorry, I can't make it tonight." Within seconds, the tension disappears. That relief feels good, and the brain remembers it. Psychologists call this negative reinforcement. A behavior becomes stronger because it removes an uncomfortable feeling. The person isn't rewarded for staying home. They're rewarded for escaping uncertainty. The more often this happens, the stronger the habit becomes. Eventually, staying home doesn't even feel like a decision. It feels automatic, but comfort has a hidden cost. Every time someone avoids an uncertain situation, their world becomes just a little smaller. Not overnight, slowly. One canceled dinner, one skipped birthday, one postponed trip, one ignored phone call. Nothing seems significant on its own, but months later, places that once felt ordinary begin feeling exhausting. Not because the outside world became scarier, because the brain quietly forgot that it could handle it. Ironically, the safest place in someone's life can slowly become the place that convinces them nowhere else feels safe. Perhaps people don't actually love staying home. They love the absence of uncertainty. Home simply offers something the modern world rarely does: silence, control, predictability. The problem is, nothing grows in perfect predictability. Every friendship, every opportunity, every unforgettable memory begins outside it. Which means the feeling that says, "Stay home, you'll feel better," is often telling the truth for tonight. But if it's obeyed every single time, it quietly begins stealing something much bigger. Not happiness, possibility. And most people don't realize what they've lost until staying home no longer feels like a choice, but the only place that still feels comfortable.